saying, Sean Carter, you're a piece of shit. Taking Pimp C wasn't bad enough. You just want to go down there and you want to just remove all of the balls from every real gangster in Houston.
At this hour, the hip-hop community continues to mourn the shocking and untimely death of Pimp C, born Chad Butler. As one half of the legendary UGK duo, Pimp C was more than just a rapper. He was a pioneer of Southern hip-hop, a voice that spoke with unapologetic honesty, and a cultural icon. But his death in a Los Angeles hotel room left more questions than answers. The official story claimed it was a combination of sleep apnea and cough syrup that took him. But for many, this explanation doesn't add up.
At this hour, members of the hip-hop community are mourning the shocking death of well-known Port Arthur rapper Pimp C. Pimp C, who was born Chad Butler, was one half of the rap group UGK and was found dead this morning in a hotel room in Los Angeles.
Pimp C's funeral was a major event, reflecting the deep love and respect the community had for him. But what hasn't been widely discussed is the private viewing, an experience that shocked those who attended.
The funeral was big,
yeah,
but nobody talk about when we went and viewed the body.
Yeah,
only 100 people was involved. Man, Pimp C head was this big.
Stop it, man.
Are you serious? Man, it was this big, dog. I mean, you know.
He was darker too.
Hey, too. Hey,
darker.
His lips looked like plastic. His whole face. So Too Short looking at me. We looking at each other like, you know, and everybody just looking at each other like crap. We couldn't even believe that.
No, the casket was.
Only about 100 people were there, and witnesses described how different Pimp looked. His head appeared swollen, his complexion darker, and his lips seemed unnaturally plastic-like. The sight left attendees speechless, exchanging bewildered glances that only deepened the mystery. But perhaps the real mystery lies in the circumstances leading up to his death. Pimp C's mother has long believed he was poisoned, a claim that has added fuel to ongoing conspiracy theories. She pointed to a shady character who was reportedly with him in the days before he passed. Could this individual hold the key to what really happened? One of the most enduring questions about Pimp C's life and death centers on his complicated relationship with Jay-Z.
He was very conflicted about doing this song with Jay-Z. And people who love that song and know that song are like, what are you talking about? That was like one of the biggest records UGK was ever on.
Their collaboration on the 2000 hit Big Pimpin' was a defining moment in UGK's career, propelling them into the mainstream. But behind the scenes, things were far from smooth. Pimp C was reluctant to work with Jay-Z, reportedly due to Jay's tension with Tupac in the past. In fact, when Rockefeller Records offered a $1 million deal to secure UGK's involvement, Pimp had a bold suggestion: give the money to Tupac's mother, Afeni Shakur, as reparation.
His mom thinks he was poisoned, and there was someone with him when he passed who was a very shady, strange character. So there is actually a person of interest.
The collaboration finally happened, but not without drama. During negotiations, Pimp C allegedly insulted Jay-Z on a phone call, unaware that Jay was listening in. This moment created lasting tension. Even after Big Pimpin' became a smash hit, Pimp remained indifferent. For him, it was just business. He famously said, "Let's just break this bread and be done with it." But the tension didn't end there. Rumors swirled that Pimp C may have had a personal connection with Beyoncé before her relationship with Jay-Z. Some insiders claim this added fuel to their animosity, suggesting that Pimp's outspoken nature made him a liability to Jay and others in the industry. On December 4th, 2007, coincidentally Jay-Z's birthday, Pimp C was found dead in his West Hollywood hotel room. The official cause of death was ruled as accidental, attributed to sleep apnea and codeine. But the details surrounding his death paint a far murkier picture.
A year ago, I was in bondage. Now I'm back out here reaping the blessings and getting the benefits that go along with everything that's out here for kings like us. The reason why we like this jewelry and this diamonds and stuff and they don't understand is because we really from Africa, and that's where all this stuff come from, and we originate from kings, you know what I'm saying? So don't look down on the youngsters because they want to have shiny things. It's in our genes, you know what I'm saying? We just don't all know our history. So peace to the Midwest. Keep it PI, know what I'm talking about? Already, one love, UGK Record for Life.
DJ Paul of 3-6 Mafia recounted a chilling phone call with Pimp's manager, who described the scene. Blood was reportedly found all over the bed, and Pimp's body was discovered kneeling, as if in prayer. Strangely, candles in the room had burned down completely, suggesting he had been dead for several hours, if not longer. This description raises countless questions. Why was there blood on the bed if he died from an overdose? Why was he kneeling? And what about the candles? How do they fit into the narrative? Witness accounts seem to contradict the coroner's findings, leaving fans to wonder if the truth is being covered up. Pimp C was more than just a rapper. He was a visionary who wanted to change the music industry. He had big plans to unify Southern rappers, creating a collective force that could challenge the dominance of major record labels. His track Knocking Doors Down was seen as a manifesto, calling out fake alliances and urging artists to take control of their destinies. Had he succeeded, the financial implications for the industry would have been massive. Some believe this ambition made him a target. Adding to the intrigue, Pimp C reportedly had a habit of recording private moments on a camcorder. One insider claims that Pimp had a tape involving a high-profile R&B artist and another industry figure. If true, such footage could have caused significant damage to powerful people. Was this tape part of the reason he was silenced? Theories about Pimp C's death often circle back to Jay-Z and his influence. Jaguar Wright, a vocal critic of the music industry, has accused Jay-Z of being involved not only in Pimp's death, but in other suspicious incidents as well.
He lined up D-Haven, stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and identity. He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity, and took his love.
Yeah.
I'm saying, Sean Carter, you're a piece of shit. Taking Pimp C wasn't bad enough. You just want to go down there and you want to just remove all of the balls from every real gangster in Houston. Why the fuck did that house burn up? Who the fuck goes to their childhood house for a visit and the shit goes up in flames?
That was very weird. The next day, within a week?
And no, the next day.
The next day.
And still, no real investigation on how the house just went up in flames.
Man.
I guess they paid y'all off.
Wright has suggested that powerful figures like Jay-Z and Diddy have a history of eliminating threats and consolidating their power. Fans have also pointed to a bizarre pattern of deaths around the birthdays of Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Diddy. For instance, Pimp C died on Jay-Z's birthday. Kim Porter, Diddy's ex, passed away 11 days after his birthday. Even Jay-Z's rumored mistress, Kathy White, died just days before Beyonce's birthday. While these coincidences may seem far-fetched, they fuel the belief that something darker is at play. As time passes, the mysteries surrounding Pimp C's death grow more compelling. Why was his final interview, allegedly containing explosive revelations, never released? Who was the mysterious woman reportedly seen with him before he died? And why did the scene in his hotel room contradict the official story? Even his mother remains convinced that foul play was involved, pointing to circumstantial evidence that raises serious doubts about the narrative we've been given. Pimp C's death wasn't just a loss for hip-hop. It was the loss of a truth-teller, a disruptor, and a visionary. Whether you believe the official story or lean toward the conspiracies, one thing is clear. Pimp C's legacy remains as complex and enigmatic as the man himself. What's your take? Was Pimp C's death a tragic accident, or was there something more sinister at play? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and stay tuned for more deep dives into the secrets of the music industry.